TJ?
TJ?
Yeah, TJ. I'm sorry.
I was like, who the hell's JT?
I don't know. I'm old.
He said he called and left a message today, so
Oh, okay. TJ.
A minute, Mia.
what's up, Dominic? Oh, Dominic,
Dominic.
you're gonna have to help me fill in on April 1st, dude. Because last year Matt's show was dead, the panel. Because everybody was at the meetup last year. I want to say it was just me, Matt, and one other person. That was it the whole time.
Okay, so we should be good to go now.
What's up, David?
AZ is in the house.
Yeah, for anybody who's been messaging me or anything this past week, sorry if I haven't been responding. I've just been super tired and busy.
I'll be right back. Mia's got to go out.
All right. Morning all, evening all, whatever the time is there. But a
That's
lovely
fine.
smorgasbord to keep me company today.
Easy. All right.
Oh, what?
Smorgasbord.
Well, you got food?
Yeah. Got a few munchies to keep me company this morning.
Oh, yeah. There.
Gonna see if that gets rid of my headache.
Got a new tool today
Oh, great.
for
What is
skimming
it?
drywall.
You can buy all these tools, use them once, and they're gonna sit in your garage for years.
Yeah, I need it. I need it for the job I'm doing.
Okay.
That's what sucks when you need a specific tool, but you're really only gonna use it maybe once or twice.
Yeah,
You'll end up buying it and they'll just sit there. I got some tools like that, but it's always handy to have around.
Mm.
You might find other applications for certain things that you can use it for. Like I really didn't want to go, and I didn't do it, but I almost bought a fence post pounder. You know, one of
Oh,
the
yeah.
fence post pounders. I was like, man, I don't want to spend $45 on this thing just to put in 7 posts or 9 posts.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll probably never use it again.
Yeah.
But I had a big ass sledgehammer, so I just use that. I
Yeah.
was like, I just couldn't justify spending $45 on it.
Mm.
No, I've got a post pounder. I think I've got two of them.
I mean, if I was like living in the country and I was dealing with fences more,
Yeah.
I could totally justify buying one if I had to use it a few times a year. But
Mm.
I mean, it'd probably be years before I'd have to use that again.
Yeah.
What's up, Russell?
Hey, Russell.
Oh yeah, like I said, Dominic. April
Yep.
1st, you're gonna have to help me and Matt out.
Okay.
You go watch the live stream from last year, dude. It was dead on the panel
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because everybody was at the drone meetup.
Yep. I'm in.
The only reason I was there is because I didn't go to the thing the night before.
Mm.
I left the next morning, so. It was still pretty busy in the chat. It's just not a lot of people are popping in on the panel.
Mm. Well, April the 1st becomes April the 2nd over here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Tammy totally misunderstood me last night when I said she thought I was calling her show a snooze fest. I said no. I had to message her. I was like, I'm not calling your show
Yeah.
a snooze fest. I was
Yeah.
calling the structured shows a snooze fest.
Yeah. I agree. I didn't want to name the ones that I think are a bit of a snooze fest. I thought I'd just keep that quiet.
Well, like I've always said, it doesn't, it's nothing against them. I just don't like structured shows. They're boring. to me.
Hmm.
And when they're just talking about drones all the time, that gets really boring.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you've got a squirrel occasionally.
Well, that's the thing, because when you're talking about any subject, just the same subject all the time, unless it is consistently changing every week, like to where you can have a whole new set of news, all you're gonna do is just regurgitate the same crap in just different forms
Oh,
every week.
definitely. Yeah, you can talk about it, and then you just,
What's up, Nanya?
just talk about general stuff.
Right. But I've been on a couple shows before where I felt like I was rushed. It was like, we have to talk about this.
Hmm.
And you have a 15-minute deadline, and I was just like, nope. After doing a couple of those, I was like, I'm not doing these no more. I don't think she knew what the hell we were talking about when everybody was talking about Bertha last night.
Yeah, I know.
She was like, I missed something.
Hmm.
You guys ever see that? I can't remember her name, but the gal from Texas.
Oh, and Angie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she pops in every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
say,
very cool.
yeah.
She'll pop in over on Laura's channel too every once in a while.
Yeah.
She's very nice.
Yeah, Angie's not consistent on YouTube, but she's very sporadic. She'll just all of a sudden you'll see her a bunch of times for like a month straight, and then you won't see her for months.
Hmm.
And then all of a sudden she'll just come on your show consistently for like a month.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, she does good
apparently,
work, though.
unlike me, she has a real life or something.
Oh, nice. Nunya's getting his fiber optic on Monday.
Yes.
I'll run it from the ground box to the side of his house. And then it'll probably just sit there on top of the ground for like 3 weeks till they get somebody out there to bury it.
Hmm.
But these new fiber optic cables, I mean, they're literally the size of like a speaker wire.
Hmm.
But they're so durable that they'll actually run them right across driveways.
Mhm.
Like it's okay for the cars to run them over.
Hi, Laura.
What's up, Laura?
Hey,
Speak
Laura.
again. Oh, okay. They've done that. So that's good.
Oh, hey, Nunya.
Oh, that's surprising. Here they do it the
Oh.
opposite. The tech will come out, hook it up, and then he'll just lay the wire across and put flags down on the ground. And then they'll usually show up a few weeks later and bury it. But they're so backed up here, they won't even give you a timeline. The guy said when we first had it done, he was like, dude, it could be a week, it could be 2 months. He's like, I have no idea when they'll be out here. Because there's so many houses. I mean, pretty much every house now in my area has fiber. It's like
Hmm.
standard. 1 gig is like standard now.
Trouble is, they have too many smoko breaks.
How many, what, too many what?
Smoko breaks.
Oh,
I sit and have the cigarette. I do 5 minutes. Oh, smoko break.
yeah, just the amount of stuff they're laying around here is insane.
Yeah. And now there's always, speaking about that, there's always roadworks where I am, and they have a lot of roadworks, and you just see them just, sitting around either on their phone or, having a diary. And instead of doing it
What's up, Bill?
at specific time, Bill, instead of doing it at times where there's no traffic, they do it at peak hour.
Oh, for sure.
And
Um,
it's
But that
always
was-
on the busiest roads.
but like the guy that came down from Georgia to train with me, he was like, man, he goes, everywhere we go, he's just like, it's nonstop construction. I said, I told you, dude. But like I could take you across my county and we could probably drive 30 minutes and we would probably hit 30 fiber optic crews laying fiber.
Hmm.
And that just that short a span time period. Now this is going on all over the state. There's just thousands of crews all over the place.
And they're also redoing power poles near me, so
Oh yeah,
That
they've been
might-
actually replacing a lot of ours with the cement and steel ones finally.
yeah. Yeah, because we have a lot of the wood ones. And because there's a lot of sort of like reconstruction where they're all these big houses are being rebuilt as, you know, for smaller apartments or apartment blocks. There's on my way from where, you know, on my way to where my brother works, which is what, 9 kilometers, usually takes 15 or so minutes, but sometimes when they got the construction workers out there, they drop it to 40 kilometers, 25 miles an hour, and they're just building and building because they're all the older houses are being torn down and rebuilt as apartment blocks.
Unfortunately, Nunya, that might be a local company and a small company, but that company will be gone pretty soon. Small communication companies and small utility companies usually don't last very long. But see, the thing is these people are smart. They'll build these companies up. They'll get them to a certain size to where the big boys on the block
And then they
notice
get
them,
eaten up, yeah.
and then they get a nice big fat ass payout to get bought out, and then
Yep.
they sell.
Yep,
They
same
almost
happens here.
They'll get about a state or two big, and then they'll get bought out. It always happens
Yeah,
every time, without
yeah,
fail.
we've had that issue with internet companies and power companies recently. They get to a certain size and then they just get gobbled up.
Oh yeah.
It's happened easily 5 or 6 times here. Ow.
Well, it's like Metro started in Florida,
Mm,
Metro PCS. And they started getting really freaking big. Like they were huge in Florida. They had Florida blanketed.
yep.
And then they started expanding out and T-Mobile started noticing them. So T-Mobile came in and just bought them all out, but they added all their
Yeah.
towers, everything to their network.
Yep, that happens here.
What's up?
Every
What's up,
time
Al?
something gets to a certain level, one of the big boys just buys them out.
Uh-huh.
That's not a bad thing.
Like
The only good thing is if you're the one that's being bought out, that'd be great.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Actually, here in Florida, a lot of the utility companies used to be locally owned by families in
Mm,
every city. And now there's only one town that is still owned by a family. And the minute they've already signed a deal with FPU, is the minute they retire, the FPU takes control of their whole
Yep.
system.
But
they're the last ones.
Yeah, we don't have all the local ones have been bought out by the national companies.
Yeah, this family apparently has been holding out, but
Hey, time to
they're the
go.
only ones left.
Bill
Yeah.
from Phone Drone. I got this picture I got off the internet. I'm trying to figure out who the hell it is. But anybody recognize this guy?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's Bill from Newfound Drone Production.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
Hi,
Oh,
Balance.
wow.
and S. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
And S, I know that name.
And-
Hello, Justine.
Okay. Look at this here. Okay, go to channel. Okay, and there's no videos, nothing, no playlist. Well,
And has she been on other channels?
I don't
Swear
know.
that name looks familiar, and I'm not on screen, so for her to know
I know,
Justine,
I can't
Yeah.
know.
gotta be somebody we know.
Yeah, it's gotta be, yeah.
Because then, no, how would she call me Justine if she didn't? If
Yeah.
I'm not even on the screen, like I wouldn't even show up. She would have to know my voice.
Yeah. Is it a burner account?
I want to say it looks familiar, but I can't put my thumb on it.
What is he talking about?
It's it is Marine S. Marine?
So we have Maria S and Anna S.
Well, it's Maria. Yeah,
Oh, so
okay,
Maria has changed their name.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's what my hallway looks like, guys, now.
Oh, great.
God,
Yeah,
Oh,
getting
man.
ready for drywall. Yeah,
Looking good.
can't see the drywall.
yeah, so, yeah, I got all the pot lights all wired in and everything, so, yeah, it's gonna be nice when you get her done, I guess, so. I got, whoops, wrong one.
Hey,
Is he froze or is that just his background?
I think that's his background.
Got it upstairs all done.
That's
Okay.
good looking, Paul.
You worried, Justin?
Never.
Oh, yeah, you was getting nervous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it always
should,
gets-
should be on tonight, Laura. I'm not sure.
As far as I know, yeah.
Well, hi to everyone, Mr. Hodges. Mr. What was your award last night, Dominic?
The live stream champion, I think. I
Yeah,
was called.
live stream champion, undefeated,
Yeah, undefeated.
undefeated.
I was
Champion.
gonna say something else.
I want
with this
that.
little
I
issue.
want the belt. I want the belt around.
Yeah, undefeated
you know what-
champion.
You know what's funny though is about half those. I would say about 8 out of 10 of those clips. I was in there with you.
Oh no. Oh no.
I was laughing about that. I was like,
Yeah. Is Mr. Dave Enos with us? I see his,
Yes, I am. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good, Dave. Dave, it's good to see you around, bud.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Been a little while. Huh?
Yeah, it has been. Dallas, don't mess with the camera.
Oh, Ann is her daughter. Okay, it's Marie asked us who it is.
Hey, what's up, Al Diaz, Nunya? Who else is in here? We got Little Llama as always, and I thought Newfound Drone Productions.
Yeah.
Got a little small crew today.
Yeah,
It's raining here. Russell's in here. I was here. It's raining here in Southern California. We got another what, 2 days of rain. Then we get a break on Sunday and Monday. Then we got rain again starting on
Alexa, play
Tuesday.
it silently.
well, they should fix your drought situation down there.
Master 2021.
Yeah, they say, well, according to the
Alexa, turn on
charts,
the
they
music.
say we're no longer in drought conditions, but like I say, as soon as this winter breaks and that sun comes out, we'll be right back in drought conditions. Because right now, a lot of our reservoirs are filled, but we need to get that saturation rate in.
Turn on the
Mm.
music.
So the underground water tap tables are get filled up.
Mhm.
well, it's not only that, is you deal with a lot of evaporation too in the summer.
Yeah, well, that's what I was
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
That's why you need the ground to get saturated. So the underwater, the ground table water, which is underground, that gets filled up so we don't get that dry out so fast.
Yeah, I know they were experimenting there in Southern California, I think for a while, where they were dropping those black balls in like the, it was like these, they almost look like the, play area balls, where the kids play in the little ball pits,
Mhm.
but they were like all black. And they were putting them in reservoirs and stuff to try to combat, evaporation.
Oh, okay. So they would the
Let me
balls
see if I
would,
can,
the
yeah.
balls would absorb the sunlight, the ultraviolet light, so it would not affect the water.
yeah, let me see if I can find a video. I'll send it
Yeah.
to you. You can watch it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it done, but I know the principle behind it. Yeah. Yeah, Al. Yeah, the rain is tough. Like I said, I got that flight out yesterday of the mall and put that together because I knew the rain was supposed to come around midnight, but I guess it showed up early this morning. So, yeah, we'll have a couple of days. That's the only downside is that, between the rain and wind we've been having this winter, haven't got as much flight time out like I normally do. Because usually the winter time is the best time of year to fly out here. Because the weather is usually temperate. We're only around all those balls.
Now that was fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at it all, eh? Wow.
That's some wild stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
You know what was so funny, Dre, was they put so many of them in that reservoir
Mm-hmm.
to go out there in a boat to do inspections, and they could barely get through the balls, like, because they were so tight.
There's only
Uh,
10 more days until my birthday.
Awesome.
hey, good on you.
Well, I was thinking, Justin, I wonder how many closed Chuck E. Cheese do they raid to get all these balls?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you haven't actually seen them though in the LA area, or?
No, I don't venture into LA County unless I really, really have to, dude. I stay out of the LA area. But I've heard of this type of process, and that's what it's for. That's why they paint the balls black to absorb the ultraviolet light from the sun. And that way the water doesn't get evaporated. The balls absorb it. That's why they paint them black. Now, I thought it'd be smarter they paint all the balls white, because then it would reflect the sunlight.
But
You probably remember
did you remember the Al Road?
Yeah.
So they have dirty balls in our water. Yeah. But I was thinking that, Justin, you were out here in the desert where mostly everything was painted white to reflect the sun.
Yeah.
Because black
You never wanted to make
black
anything dark because it was
Right.
just-
absorb the heat.
Yeah.
So that's what I would think that they would paint them white so the sun would reflect off the balls and go from there.
I mean, if you want to get some quick skin grafts, go sit in the car with leather seats in the middle of the summer in the desert. And
Yeah, no,
you
that's
can
the
peel
only-
off a nice skin graft for somebody real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
was
used to
raised-
race car with leather seats.
Yeah.
I was raised in the Mojave Desert, just north of you there, and I know what 115 degrees is day after day.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
I was born in the
115 degrees
Sonoran
with leather
Desert.
seats.
Mm.
I put a I'll never forget this. I went to go get in the car one day and there was a Craftsman screwdriver sitting on the dashboard,
Yep.
and it was so hot that the handle was completely pliable like putty,
Yep.
and you
Oh,
could twist it
yeah.
all different directions. It was crazy, but yeah,
Yeah.
people lighters, everything, and I know
They
there's
used to
plus-
explode.
and imagine, like I tell people out there, man, you'll go to get in the car and it'll be so hot you can't even breathe. You have to open the
Yep.
doors and let it air out for a minute.
Oh yeah. You just
Yeah,
open the door
stand
and
outside.
stand back. Yeah. You open
Yeah.
the door
Yeah.
and stand back. Let all
It's
the
a
heat out.
blast furnace.
Yeah. That's why a lot of times you never leave your car with all the windows up. You always leave it, the little
Yeah, you read
cracks.
that little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, leave a crack so the car can. That's why your interior will end up cracking and fading, or the roof liner will come unglued because the heat is just so intense.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I don't know how many people's cars I used to get into back in the day in California where their headliner would be hanging.
Yeah, that's what it's from, man. It's just the heat, that glue just comes undone.
Hello,
Hey,
Joe.
Captain Joe. Hey.
Uh-oh. Let me mute that.
You got to it before I did.
She's just having a good time.
Where did Murray go?
I don't know. When
You
you go
talking
fly,
about feeding the dog, but he's gone a long time to go feed the dog.
yeah, well, especially when the dog's in there with Dallas.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Captain? Captain Joe America.
Probably standing in the other room, been sitting there thinking for 10 minutes about what he was going to go do.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Yep. Yeah, you walk into a room and you go, what am I doing? Same
I
as
do
when you
that.
open the fridge. You open the fridge and go, what did I open the fridge for?
Yeah, yeah. So did you win any awards last night, Justin?
Oh, was I featured in, Dominic? It was, oh, doing other things while during a live stream.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got it for 3D printing.
Yeah, cause I was showing but she pulled like, she had this whole thing set up from like months and months ago, cause this was back when I was living in the old house, the 3D
Mhm.
printer.
Yeah.
So she pulled an old ass clip.
I'm pausing.
Mm.
And matter of fact, that was probably on my old channel.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
I-
that she might be as dangerous as Matt for saving old clips. Y'all better watch out.
Dude, she goes
I mean,
back
she's
and
clipping them, yeah.
she clips the chat and everything.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Joe is at Station 20 in Palms. I was there,
1
I'm
second.
sorry for you.
first time I was there was between 86 to 88. And then I went to DI school and then I tore up my hamstring. So they sent me out to recruiter duty. And then I came back to 29 Palms in 92 once I finished my tour of recruiting duty.
I'm sorry for anybody that ever had to spend any time out there.
Well, you know what? It was
That's
either there or go down to Pendleton, which that means I would have been out to sea for about 8 months out of the year. So, you
Hey,
know.
Dre,
Yes, sir.
do you know where Ridgecrest China Lake is?
I've been there. Yes, I do. I've been to
Oh.
Ridgecrest.
That's where I grew up.
Okay.
I
Let me
spent,
apologize.
Yes, please, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes, our family left in 78. None of us went back ever
Oh,
for
wow.
anything.
I grew up in Newberry Barstow area. It wasn't
Yeah.
any better.
Barstow, yes, familiar with
Yeah,
Barstow.
yeah.
Just
Well, that's funny.
395 straight south, about 80 miles.
Well, Captain Joe America, I might have crossed paths. Like I say, I came from barracks duty on the East Coast up in New Hampshire, and I came to 29 Palms in 86, and which is only about 90 miles from my hometown in Fontana, California. So
I was one.
Oh, yeah.
We were Captain Joe America, I might have been the same base, could have possibly been the same command, didn't even know it.
Mm.
Because back then it was 1-4 was the designation of the infantry battalion there, and then we got redesignated to 3-7. I
Mhm.
think right around 88. I think we got 88 or 89. It got redesignated as 3-7.
There's so many military bases in that area.
Yeah.
Like I said, just being in Barstow, you got Edwards, both Marine bases, you got Port
Yeah.
Irwin's, 29 Palms. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
crap ton of them out there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
well, like
Yeah.
I say, 29 Palms is the largest live fire base in the United States. That's why everybody comes out to these areas so they can do actual live fire exercises.
We lived right on the other side of the mountain range from their bombing range.
Mm,
And I'll
Yep.
tell you
That-
what, that shit was loud. Everywhere. It was common at least 10 times a week you'd hear doom, and all of a sudden the house would go cuckoo.
mhm. And then like where Dave grew up out there in Ridgecrest was based
Oh,
is
man.
China Lake Naval
Yes, sir.
Station. Everybody said, "Where's a naval station doing out in the middle of the Mojave Desert?" Because that's their bombing range.
That was it.
Yeah.
And
That's the
that's
bombing
where they
range out
first came. They did research and development there
there. Mhm.
for the first Sidewinder missile. And a lot of the people were coming up from south, a lot of the jets and going out in the bombing ranges back in the 60s and 70s during the Vietnam War.
Yeah,
When the Vietnam War ended, we all left.
yeah.
Honestly, you wouldn't be out in that area unless you had a reason anyway, because that's out in the
That's-
middle of freaking nowhere.
Yeah, I
That's-
mean,
that's
on
it,
the other
nowhere.
side of that is Death Valley. If it
Yeah.
gives you an idea, you know?
Mhm.
Scotty's Castle. Have you guys been there?
Oh, I remember that.
That's still a
What
big
is
thing
the
too.
golf thing? The Devil's Playground, something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Devil's-
I've been to Scotty's Castle like once or twice when I was really young. I went there
There
twice.
was there was an old guy that used to live out there. He died when I was a little kid. His name was Seldom Seen Slim, is what they called him. And he was a legend. He was an old miner. He was an old miner, and
Mm.
they took care of him in his 80s and 90s. And he
Oh, that's a
passed
lonely
away.
life living out there. I'll tell you what, because there ain't nothing out
You-
there.
He had a burro, and I mean, it was old time 1800 stuff for him. But he made it. He lived. It was kind of cool,
Okay.
you know.
Death Valley's a dangerous place if you don't know what you're doing.
Mm.
There's so many people go out there and they don't plan properly. They don't take water, food with them.
Mm.
And then they decide, oh, I'm going to go down this little dirt path here and see where it takes me. And they end up 20 miles in the middle of nowhere, buried in the sand
Yeah.
in a freaking Tesla or something, or a
Yeah.
minivan.
Yeah, we have a similar place out in South Australia called the Nullarbor Plain. If you get stuck there, you're cooked as well.
Mm.
Yeah, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
that's why I tell people in the desert, if you're not familiar with it, don't go off the paved roads.
Oh,
Exactly.
definitely. Definitely.
Don't.
I
Hey,
Captain,
you-
Captain Joe America, we still might have been on the same place at the same time. You were at Paris Island between 85, 87. The barracks assignment I was with was the basic anti-terrorism unit. We used to do security detail up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and then go down to Charleston during the wintertime. And that was about I want to say what 80s, 85, something like that. We rented a car and drove down to Paris Island just to check it out. Because I went to MCRD San Diego, and a lot of guys I was stationed with went to Paris Island. So, like I say, we might have been step on the same ground at the same time. It's hilarious.
Yeah, we used to we knew like when I lived out there, we knew the mountain trails really well. We could take we could go up into the mountains from Newberry
Mhm.
and come out right before Apple Valley. And just take
Oh
the
yeah, we
trails
used
the
to
whole
play
way there.
them in football in high schools.
Mm.
29 Palms. and
Man, Apple Valley used
yeah.
to be a nice place, but I don't know anymore.
Hmm.
That didn't Apple Valley and San Bernardino or like that area right there, didn't that become really bad over the last like 10 years?
What was that again?
Apple Valley area, that's gotten really bad over the past like 10 years, hasn't it?
So I mean, a lot of development. Houses are cheaper, so they had a big influx of people who moved in out of LA County so they can buy a home. So with that, you get the good and the bad. You know, Apple Valley, Victorville, Hesperia, all went through development explosions. Dude, you wouldn't recognize it today if somebody dropped you off and gave you a map, Justin.
Oh yeah,
We
the
used to
last
call
one-
that growing pains.
Yeah,
Yeah, because when you'd first come into Apple Valley, the houses were very sparse. When
yeah,
you come in on the 15 from
Mhm.
Barstow,
yeah.
it was very sparse, and then you'd start getting into the more city area, and then you get into like the Victorville area,
Right.
where like the mall and all that stuff was and everything.
Yeah, I almost bought a house in Hesperia. I mean, they had a nice house there this is back in 90, was it 92? I think we're looking at a house in 92. And brand new house they built up there, and came on a acre lot. And only thing you had to do is get it fenced in. They sold you all the appliances that came in the house, everything. And the only thing I didn't like about it, it was on a septic system still. I said, no, put me on the city sewer, dude. I don't know septic system and everything. Worry about that crap. So that's the only reason I didn't buy the house. I think the price of it back then was 89,000 and stuff back then. Now you can't even touch a house like that for that kind of money. You got to pay at least somewhere around 200,000 easy, even up in that area. Probably about 250,000.
Yeah, it's Apple Valley. I mean, back when I was hanging out there at the mall and stuff and all that, and we'd go to Victorville a lot. It
Mhm.
wasn't all that bad back then.
Yeah.
When we needed to go to a legitimate doctor, or my parents would go shopping for Christmas or something when we were little kids in the 60s, they went to Lancaster.
Oh, wow.
That was
Yeah.
the big spot. That's a long way.
That's a long way. The only thing was in Lancaster was a Kmart.
I don't think they had a Kmart. We certainly didn't. Just before we left, we got a Grants, and it was
Mm.
owned by the Kresge. So the same
Yep, yeah,
people owned it.
we had a Grants in Fontana. Yep.
Oh, I
It's
remember Fontana. I don't know where it was, but people talked about it all the time.
Dre, you remember the Thrifty's grocery stores with the ice cream?
Yeah,
Had
Used
the
to get
big cylinder ice cream scoops.
yeah. Used to
I
have
remember those.
5 cents for a single scoop, 10 cents for a double, 15 for a triple.
And they were big scoops too. I remember that,
Yeah.
but they were unique because they were cylinder scoops, so they were kind of
Right.
unique for
Yeah,
that.
wasn't a round scoop. It had like a little cylinder. They put it down there and take it up and I'm gonna fit right on top of the cone. So, but now Barstow's got a big old we call outlet mall, huge outlet mall. You can get all the kind of designer stuff there. Right.
Is
before you
that
get-
the Tangers one?
I don't know what it's called. I know it's a big outlet mall right to the south of the city of Barstow, the big outlet mall out there. The tribe out there is trying to put a casino in for the last several years. I don't know where they're at on that.
Oh, that was going on back when I was a teenager. I remember that.
Yeah.
They were-
Barstow
they were
used
trying
to
to do
be Barstow used to be a gas station when I was young.
JDS just came in, Tim Jackson and Q Dynasty, so.
What's up, guys?
Yeah. It's up,
Hey
Tim.
man, hey
JDS.
Tim, JDS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
JDS guy, that character again. Hey, I thought I seen Sarah in there. Better look out there, JDS. Better behave yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, since Sarah's the only managing mod on Paul's channel.
Yeah.
yep.
Oh no, Barstow's pretty good size now. I mean, it
Oh
was
yeah,
when I
it's
was a
grown.
kid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
grown.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it had to, cause like I said, Barstow is like the pit stop to Vegas. So it's just,
Yes,
it's
that's
every fast
exactly.
food you want is in Barstow. Couple,
Really?
little diners are there. I remember the big famous stop was always stop at the McDonald's that used to be part of a train station or whatever it was there.
Oh,
Back in the day?
it's still there.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Train station might have been there, but there
Uh,
wasn't any McDonald's when I
Yeah.
was young.
No,
Yeah,
it's
It was just we'd
they
head
have-
south to Barstow and turn left. There's just one road going east, and that took you off to Las Vegas.
no.
Yeah.
So that
If you went-
McDonald's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, if you went straight south, you went to LA.
So that McDonald's particularly is a McDonald's. They have like a bunch of like little souvenir shops
right.
inside.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then they have a
Oh.
radio station. One of the radio stations actually has their thing in there too. They actually have their studio in there.
Yeah.
And then they
wow.
have like 2 or 3 train cars attached to the building. And
Right.
that's where you go in to sit down to eat your food and stuff.
Yeah. That's how it was set up. And now you can't even see that. If you blink, you'll miss that because all the other stuff has been built right off the freeway there and stuff. I think in
Yeah,
that same parking lot with the McDonald's, there's a Burger King, I think there. Then if you go across the bridge on the freeway, you got the Church's Chicken or Popeyes, one of the two. And then they got a bunch of stuff down the main road there, a bunch of the little restaurants and stuff. But yeah, it's from what it used to be when I was a kid in the 70s and stuff, man. It's Barstow was, blown up for where it's at. Cause there is really unless you're doing something with one of those facilities, restaurants or whatever, there's still nothing really there in Barstow, except for I think they have a military retirement home out there.
Oh yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
I think the only thing good where I grew up was in the winter we could go up in the Sierra Nevadas, which we lived right at the base, almost directly on top of the fault, and we could go snow skiing, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But your actual last stop before you hit state line would be Baker.
Yeah. Baker with the
Yeah.
big thermometer, but
Yeah,
everybody
the world's
traditionally was,
largest thermometer. It just looks like
yeah.
it's overhyped. It doesn't even work half the time. Half the
Yeah.
time we
Okay,
were
so
out
it's like-
there, half the LEDs were out on it, and it would just look.
Mhm.
Oh, well, wait, that's good. It's not a rectal thermometer then.
Yeah, yeah.
That would make it below ground, Dominic.
Yeah.
Oh, Dre, did you ever stop at the alien jerky place out there?
No.
Oh,
Right.
if you ever head that way, stop there. Their jerky is so good. And they have like 1,000 different flavors of beef jerky.
Yeah, well,
It's
like I
it's
said,
really good.
it'd be one of them things that I'll have to miss, dude. Cause like I said, even if I don't even stop in Barstow to refill a tank, you know, cause Barstow's only 75 miles from me. So if we don't stop to get something to eat, dude, I don't stop till I hit either state line or I'm going all the way into Vegas. I don't
Yeah.
stop. When I'm on the road, I don't stop to sightsee. I'm trying to get to point A to point B, period.
And 15 is the one that has that weird ass road Zizix.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
has the, it's
We just say Z Z Z Z Y Y Y Y.
yeah. Yeah, I remember Zizix. It's just a random off ramp in
can't
the
take
middle
her.
of nowhere. I don't even
Take
know where the
her
hell.
to
I don't
the-
think I've ever gotten off
Ma'am,
there. and
I
actually
can't
drove
take her.
down it.
She doesn't belong to me. Where? No, she doesn't. No,
Oh, what's going on there?
I don't know.
sorry.
Somebody trying to
Yeah.
get you to take a dog or what?
Yeah, some crazy lady. Golly.
Don't you have your own dog?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I gotta take a break. I'll see you guys later.
Okay,
Okay,
Dave.
Dave, take care. Is he still in a facility?
Yeah, he's still in a facility with a whole bunch of other people, and I think some of them are a little bit.
Oh, Okay.
JD said Dre sounds like a real treat to travel with. I know, right? He just blows
Yeah,
by all
yeah.
the fun stops.
yeah. I tell you, hey, I'm driving. Sit back, shut up, and hang on.
Yep. It's TFU.
That's why people talk about how they be driving along. They see something, they want to stop, put the drone up. I'm like, heck with that, dude. I'm trying to get where I'm going. I ain't got time for that kind of stuff.
You ain't got time for that.
Well, I
Hey,
mean, to be honest, there's no reason why you can't stop anyway. 15 never moves anyway.
Yeah, but see,
Go-
that's just what happens when you. Like I said, I grew up in a military family, and when my dad was in the Air Force, and I remember moving almost every 18 months. We were moving to another base, and dude, it was all about back then. You drove from
Right.
base to base to base and stuff. It is all about just getting there and everything else. There wasn't no sightseeing tours, you know. I remember as a little kid, you slept in that car, you ate in that car. Until that car pulled into another military base, that's the only time you got out that car.
I can see Dre's kids. Ooh, Disneyland. No, we're going to the gas station across the street. Shut up.
Yep, that's right.
Hello, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was first.
Yes,
Uh,
Marie. Yes, hello, Marie.
oh yeah, Sarah's been in there for a minute because JDS has been getting a little mouthy, so she's been watching it.
Oh, okay.
Them two have been going back and forth for the past few weeks, and she keeps timing them out and all the other shows.
Well, I tell you, Nunion, I'm the type of person, if I gotta pick you up at the airport, you better be out there by the curb, because don't make me drive around there twice.
Yeah.
I could just see that you coming out out of the airport, and Dre's like, I already been there. Sorry.
That's it. I said, hey, you wasn't out there with your luggage, dude. When I came through, I'm out, I'm going back home.
Uh,
They call Uber.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, if you go to Vegas on the weekend, definitely leave on a Thursday, because Friday.
Oh yeah. That's always the case. Always try to leave on a Thursday and come back on a Monday, or unless
Yeah.
you leave first thing Sunday morning, early Sunday morning.
Is Vegas still a hot spot, Dre?
Oh,
Oh.
always.
Yeah.
People go to Vegas like you go down to CVS. It's just no big deal. They'll jump on the road. Some people do it every weekend.
And for some
Yeah.
reason, Dre, I guess they just don't have enough room to expand the freeway to 4 lanes out there. I mean, I guess there's
Well-
not enough room with all the, massive city from LA to Vegas.
No, well, like I say, you got well, the biggest thing is you got parts of that highway that cut through mountains. And that's where you're talking about a lot of expense to cut back the terrain.
Well-
Plus, you got a lot of bridges not real high bridges, but even those small ones, which means when you expand a lane on both sides, you gotta span the bridge.
Well, I also heard that a couple years back that I guess the casinos in Vegas were offering to actually pay from Barstow to Vegas to widen the freeway. But for some reason, California wanted to use their engineers and Nevada wanted to use theirs, and they got into this pissing match over it.
That would not
And-
surprise me.
And so the casinos just said, screw you guys, we're not doing it then.
Well, the big
But they
thing
were
now,
offering to pay for it all the way there.
yeah, the big thing now is, again, they're trying to get this high-speed rail from Vegas and take it all the way down to Rancho Cucamonga.
That would make sense, man. Go right
Well,
through,
They've been talking about that since the 70s, and nobody, like, it's always a big talk, and then it never goes through.
well,
it
the
should've
problem
been-
is, right, is you're trying to build some infrastructure to get to a specific city that's that busy, but unfortunately it's in another state.
Yeah.
But you have two states, like I said, they're probably having a pissing match over how
mhm.
they wanna do things, you know?
Yeah.
Hey,
Instead of
Dre,
just one of them
not too
taking the
long
ball.
ago, Dre, I read an article or something. Like an architect was talking that, an engineer, were talking and they said that in the next 25 years, because they can't widen them anymore to add more lanes, they're
Mhm.
gonna put double deck on them.
Yeah, I believe it when I see it. That's just,
One way up at the top. and-
yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I believe it when I see it. I mean, it's just, if it was going through, I would say, other decent sized cities, I could see that happening. But it's like I said, when you leave Barstow, you're talking about traveling through, well, I guess Baker would be the only other next little town that even has a
Right.
population to speak of. And I think Baker only has less than 10,000 people. Other than that,
I don't even think it has even that. I think
Yeah, it
around
might
like
even have-
5,000.
Yeah, so in other words, it would just be for that specific purpose only. It does not add anything to any local communities because the terrain that out there and plus the landscape, it's just nothing
Yeah,
to
sure.
there's nothing to add to it. It's not going to build anything for the community at all.
Howdy,
Right,
Chuck.
cause Baker gets a
Hey.
ton of business already. It's not gonna change anything.
No, Baker, like I said, a thermometer is the only thing that Baker's known for, and then the cops run a relay race from there into Vegas every year, and that's about it. Called the Baker's to Vegas run.
Yeah, they just get a lot of money from the gas station and stuff like
Yeah.
that, you know?
That's all it is. It's just there's nothing out there. I mean, now you have that when you come over the crest. I think there's a big, I forgot what it's called, but you see this big shiny stuff, and it's a big, humongous solar farm. I think is it right after you leave Baker or right before you get to Baker? It's a huge solar farm out there. And from a distance, if the sun's just at the right angle, you think it's a big old lake. That's how large it is, but it's a solar farm, just humongous.
Yeah, they got the big one right there, but right between Yermo and Daggett too.
Oh, is that right?
Over by the I-40, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's right between Barstow, Newberry, and then you have Yermo and Daggett on either side. It's like right in the middle of all four.
And I'm glad you brought that up, Justin. I see if the railroad followed the 15 instead of the 40, we probably already have high-speed rail already between Vegas and down Southern California. But since the rail service goes down Interstate 40, which takes you into the northern parts of Arizona and across the Southwest United States, adding this rail line, because the rail line has to meet in Barstow. 'Cause that's where the other tracks are at. So basically, they need to build brand new track out of Vegas to come into Barstow, California, and then they can still use existing BNSF lines from there to come into
God, that would be
Rancho
nice.
Cucamonga.
High-speed
yeah.
rail from Barstow to there, dude. You're talking, what, a 2.5 hour trip from Barstow to Vegas would probably be cut down in about 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
but-
talking about train could go anywhere of the max speed like 160 miles per hour.
Oh yeah, you'd be there in a matter of probably 30, 40 minutes easy.
That'd be badass.
Cause you're not stopping at all. It's just a straight
No.
shot.
Like I
You're
said,
not
if
having
they make
direct freaking rail trip.
Yeah, like I said, if you made a stop, they'll probably have a stop at Barstow because that's where the tracks meet at. And again, next stop wouldn't be, I think it might be one of the high desert areas like Victorville, Apple Valley or Hesperia. And then you wouldn't stop again until you got down to Ranch Cucamonga. That's where the drop off point would be.
Well, the only thing is would the existing rails be able to support a high-speed train?
Yeah,
No, probably
they-
not. Think
I
so?
think they
They upgraded them
every-
already? Cause
well, like I say, it's already existing. Those trains that come out of the Cahoon Pass,
Yeah.
they are been doing it for years, and these things come down at a tremendous amount of speed. These guys got to start braking, which is I would say at my house, and I live at least 10 miles from the yard, and they have to start braking at my house and stuff. And I can hear when the trains come through the middle of the night. And my wife said, "What's that noise?" I said, "It's the trains, they're braking already." And we can hear the little noises. So
Jesus.
they have to start braking that far back so they won't jump the tracks at the train yard.
Yeah, because they've actually had some trains derail at the bottom of Cajon Pass when they
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
had
yeah,
brake
yeah.
failures and stuff.
Mhm.
Well,
think
the
the
great
last
another
one was
Ohio
back in,
incident.
Yeah.
I think the last one was back in like the 80s or 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the 80s right here in the city of San Bernardino, not far from where I
Yeah.
live at. Train derailed, had an explosion, all that kind of good stuff. Took out about 4 or 5 houses from the explosion.
Yeah,
Hello,
I can't
Bill.
believe any of our bills done. Our rail system's pretty dated though. That's why I
Yeah.
asked, because like a lot of our rail system is in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, and like you said, Chuck, it would be nice if they relay some track, but they'll replace what they have to of the existing track if they
Right.
need to.
Yep,
But,
and there's like no money, so
Well, this one here is supposed to be a big boondoggle project. You know,
Wow.
people rate their money. I mean, it's a money maker deal because, like I say, if the people out of the LA and Orange County only have to drive to Ranch Cucamonga, which is only about 40 minutes out of LA, about 35 minutes out of Orange County, catch a train and be in Vegas in another hour or so, that's going to be a money maker off the bat.
Well, it should cut down on the traffic
Oh, yeah.
technically on
Oh,
the
it-
freeway too.
Oh yeah, for the casual visitor, it's going to cut down traffic quite a bit. Quite a bit.
I mean, would you rather ride on a train for 45 minutes or be in a hot car for 2.5 hours,
Oh,
3
yeah.
hours, you know?
Pretty obvious.
Possibly longer than that because like I said, if you get on the freeway on 15 from Barstow to Vegas and you stay at a consistent speed of 60, 70, you can get
Mhm.
there in 2.5 hours.
Right.
But if you get stuck in that weekend traffic, you're talking 4 or 5, possibly 6 hours before you get
Oh
there.
yeah. Oh yeah. And like I said, depending on what time of year it is, like right now with these winter storms, they've actually shut down the Cahoon Pass twice in the last couple of weeks. Just like the Grapevine, which is Interstate 5, which takes Interstate 5 covers the whole western side of the United States. It take you from Mexico all the way
Washington to California.
There you go. I was gonna say Canada to Mexico, Interstate 5.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
You can go from one end to the other end without having to get
Wow.
off that freeway.
top to bottom.
Yep, top to bottom. So when they talk about shutting down the Grapevine, that is a major artery that stops all type of commerce and stuff. And the same thing with the Cahoon Path with the 15. Anything that goes out towards I would say the Midwest. Hey, did you hit something, Chuck?
Almost lost my truck in a hole. Holy crap.
I was
My
gonna say
truck's
that.
still-
Roadworks.
Dude,
yeah,
I'm
my
try-
truck is like got some ground clearance and shit, but damn, that was deep, whatever it was.
It sure was. Like the whole
That's
truck
a
should,
problem.
dude.
I'm in the urban jungle, I guess. Damn.
Oh,
I'm
I
sitting
was
in a
on-
snowstorm right now.
Oh, I was on David's live
It is
stream,
snowing.
David and Laura's, about a month ago, Dre, and I hit one of those big ass rubber chalks on the freeway
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
God.
to go
those
up under an 18-wheeler wheel.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, dude, my fucking truck jumped. David was like, "Oh my God, what'd you hit?" I said, "I don't know." And then all of a sudden I
Must've been-
saw it. I saw it fly out in my rear view mirror. I saw it fly off the side of the road.
Wow. No, I just tried to go to the bank and deposit a paycheck that didn't want to go in with my phone 2 weeks ago. And like I got to the ATM and like it wouldn't read my check. So it said it was going to reject it, and then it wouldn't spit it out. So I'm like fighting to get the check out of the machine. By then, I have to like force the check to get it out, and then it ate my card. So it has my ATM
What?
card.
Huh.
Hey,
You can't
Time.
win.
So I'm like, that would have been a great vlog if I had gotten all that.
That stupid check crap only,
Yeah.
I've used it
Now
quite
I
a few
so-
times and it works sometimes and then sometimes it doesn't.
Well, I gotta
Oh.
go. Now I gotta go to the branch is open tomorrow. I already called customer support. I have to go into the branch tomorrow morning and then retrieve my card and then cash my check with a human teller. And hopefully the first world problem will
Now-
be over.
I'm
If it-
surprised you didn't have a direct deposit, dude.
Yeah.
No, I switched jobs. Okay? This was the
Yeah, I
first
know.
this was the first check and it was a paper check. The rest of them are
Oh,
all
okay.
Yeah,
So-
usually you get one or two
2023, who
paper
uses
checks.
checks?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Most
Yeah.
companies though, you'll get at least one or two paper checks the first time around. Depends on how quick
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
the direct
So,
deposit.
and I didn't think it would be a big deal. I've cashed paper checks before with the phone, just scanned them. But this
Right,
time,
take a picture,
yeah, it
take
didn't
a
work
picture
too
and put
great.
it on the right on
No,
right on the
it's-
into the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works really great when it
Now,
works.
if the ATM machine eats your card, does it shut the machine down or if the next person
Nope.
comes up?
Oh, it
and
just goes into a bin.
It goes into like a bin, and then like I've never had it happen, but apparently while it took like a few minutes because the check would kind of like just barely stick out, like tease me. And finally, I like, okay, I got my fingers on it and like stopped and I could pull it the next time I tried to push it out. But by then it had kind of spit my ATM card out when I wasn't paying attention. Then when it sucks it in, it's gone forever.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my tale of woe for the evening. But I do have a Mavic 3 Classic now because
Oh,
that's
that's
what I was
good.
picking up.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, he's got his
high
drone,
five
but
all
no-
around.
He's got his drone, but no money for dinner.
Yeah.
I'm fine. That check's been sitting around waiting to be cashed for a few weeks.
I had my Mavic 3 up last night or yesterday.
Yeah, this is the Classic. I bought the Classic.
1,600 feet.
You didn't buy the Pro?
I already have. There is no Pro. I already have a
Hold on,
Mavic
hold on,
3.
Did he just say 1,600 feet?
Yeah, check my channel.
What?
The first two videos, my Mavic 3, around the neighborhood following me in my car, but the first one went straight up from my house, 1,650 feet.
Wow.
That's
I
That's
been up for a month
living
or
life
something.
on the edge.
that's
Yeah,
a little bit
well,
I've
high.
been flown for a while
Um,
outside.
I
Always
just
good living
registered.
life on the edge.
I just registered to fly in Iceland, so I should be. All I need to do though is take the test because I want to get the A1, A3C certification so I can
Yeah.
fly a little easier.
Yeah, you
It's
used to
all
be able
EU
to,
stuff.
no, you used to be able to take that EU test that covered you even for Britain, but now you gotta do a special one just for
Yeah,
Britain
you've
now.
got to do CAA because they're different. They're no longer part of the
Yeah, EU and UK are different.
EU.
Like,
Yeah.
when I go back to
EU
when I go
has
back
the
to England,
answer test, A1, A3.
I have to renew my British one. I have to renew
Hmm.
before I go back because that one expired last month, so I'll have to redo
Hmm.
that. But this is for Iceland. Iceland's EU, so like
Yep.
that was like 40. It was like $40 to register for Iceland. Iceland is not a cheap country. Period.
Hmm.
It's expensive. But how can I not have like two Mavic 3s with me? I mean, like that place is
Yeah,
Mavic 3 worthy.
you're gonna
for
have at
sure.
least two.
I have two Skidios,
The
Skidio
thing is,
Videos?
two Skidio 2 Plus,
Oh,
Oh,
But
if
it's
their
gotta be-
cameras, I need
Mavic
I'm-
3.
Iceland.
Yeah,
Iceland
yeah.
demands the Micro
There
Four
is two.
Thirds. Got to have the Micro Four Thirds sensor for Iceland, man. I'm not screwing around. I need the best camera I can have to put on.
Hey, there's Bill.
Oh, Dre, I was laughing because
Yeah, Bill.
I saw
Hey.
Matt's
Oh,
skin he put on his Mavic 3 and I thought the
Yeah.
same thing you did. I put in there, I said, nice all
Yeah.
wait, what do you put on it?
He
He
put
put
this,
this
orange.
bright orange skin on it.
it looks
just
like an
a-
Altel
It's a
now.
color.
Look like
I'm
an
not-
evil. Look like an evil.
That's awesome. That's the best visible color to put on these things. You can
Yep.
see them.
Yeah,
sure.
wet
You
roof
know
one.
us, we always gotta give Matt a hard time.
that the
Yeah, I
wetsuit
saw-
for the Mavic 3?
That's the color I always use. I use Day Glow Orange, man. Fluorescent orange
Yeah,
is the color.
I'd get that color as
If it
well.
sinks, you can find it.
Yeah, it was
super
funny though.
easy. Yeah, it's super easy to see. It's good and bad because that means everybody can see it, not just you.
But it was funny though, cause I saw the short he did. And then I went to go comment. I was gonna be like something about Altel. I saw Dre had already commented about it. I was like,
Yeah.
nice Altel.
I noticed everybody else did. I
yeah,
wasn't gonna do the same.
yeah.
No, that Dayglow orange comes in handy. I spray painted my toilet seat Dayglow orange in the middle of the night. I could go to the bathroom. I don't miss. My underpants are Dayglow orange. So I can find my, never
There you
mind.
go.
So you can get in and get out, huh?
It's a
Yeah.
safe, like my truck's orange like that. It's a safe color.
Yeah.
Easy to find.
Nothing wrong with orange. Orange is a good color.
Yeah, I don't
Orange is
mind.
My
a good
buddy has
color.
his Lincoln in camouflage.
Super visible.
Kinda
Yeah,
funny.
JDS. Bye.
Kinda funny.
JDS is out of here.
Is he
Bye-bye.
out?
He's
He's
working.
out.
Yeah, see you later.
Kinda funny you said that, Chuck, cause that orange didn't help you a minute ago.
What do you mean?
Was
That
because
was
of
a minute
the pothole.
Oh, that's my fault. That had nothing to do with that. That had nothing to do with
Ding dong, it's
I
already.
was just screwed.
Hey, Bill, he was on here and hit a pothole. I thought he was gonna be ejected out of the truck.
No, it was like it was like a sunken sewer
Yes,
grate.
Nanya.
Well, like
Oh,
because I came around like the corner and like couldn't see it and I found it.
Good.
Boom, boom,
Should be
down
concentrated.
into it. Yeah. It's all right, man.
Those are good. They keep the drivers awake.
Mm.
Like rumble,
Oh,
rumble strips.
So
Oh, my
everybody,
phone's gonna go flying.
everybody go to Matt Short and say nice Altel. Or put some kind of Altel comment in there. Al, go ahead and go over there and do that too.
Is he coming on tonight?
Yeah, so that's what I said, as far as we know, so everybody go comment on that so we can give him crap about it.
Nice.
Al said you should have just bought an Altel, what the fuck?
Nice.
Yeah, Mavic 2.5.
Mavic 3. Oh, here it is.
That's one of those ones that buys one of
There's,
those
here comes my wife.
Yep.
wish apples that.
The
boots up
Oh,
with
he's
train.
going to
Android.
pick his wife up from the train.
The
Train.
That's my wife
Nice
coming
color
in from,
train.
Yeah.
from Toronto. That's the GO Train. She works for those people. She's the accountant for GO Train. Links, Metro Links.
Yeah.
Yeah. An hour down, an hour back. There it is. Boom, 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 boom. What a day. Well, look at the crowd. Look at the people. Get your ice cream and snow cone right here, right now.
So Bill, where are you sitting then?
I want
Where
to
am I
get a shot of
sitting?
that with my drones in the summertime coming in like that. There's
Which
a parking
bill?
lot just over here, the other side of this tree. And
Oh, yeah.
the cedars down on the other side, they're on the other side of the tracks. Somewhere between here and there in the park. Send it up straight up and about 40 feet above it and just watch it come in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We're
okay.
been thinking about that for a while. Just which drone to use. That's the
So-
whole thing.
Flying Flynn Media put on Matt's thing, he said a Maltel or an Avic. And then David Lorenzo said, you made a DJI and Altel, nice.
Steve Marshall said he's sitting in the sun drinking ice
Oh,
cold
here
beer.
she comes.
Must be nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nanya.
Nanya.
Let's add one more jerk to the stream, why don't we?
Hey,
All right, so I'm gonna add Matt's link to his short in there. Everybody go make some kind of funny
The
Altel
girl with the
comment.
green bag, that's my wife coming home.
Oh, there you go.
Straight up, there's my wife right there.
For real?
Yeah.
I mean, she's beautiful. I'll say that.
No, that's a yellow post right there. That's his wife there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. I couldn't tell the
Watch what she
difference.
said when she gets in.
She's wiping off the window because she wants you to be able to see where you're gonna smash into.
Oh, Tim Horton. I got that one
Smashing with
someplace.
that post.
Is that Chuck's real
That's it.
name, William Gartman?
No, that's
She pushes
He
the
doesn't want
phone
me to-
away.
Qin Dynasty.
He doesn't want you to see her.
No, look at Chuck's,
No, he's
look
like-
at Chuck's name.
No, that's Qin Dynasty.
That's Bill.
Is it?
Bill. Qin
Oh,
Dynasty.
okay. I thought that was Chuck in his
You
truck.
lucky guy.
Okay.
You lucky dude.
Hello, hello, hello.
We know who's in charge. Don't even try to act like you're not.
She's the Chin in Chin Dynasty. That's her name.
Oh yeah, those comments over there are hilarious. I'll be sure to bring it up and give them all the crap tonight about it. So I'll see all those Alltel comments.
Justin, you gonna do the stream this weekend?
Can I go anywhere?
It should be on Saturday. Yeah.
I missed the last I don't know, all of them almost. I'd like to view it.
And Laura has made a point to let everybody know that she is now bigger than Matt's channel and more views. So,
She's a woman. It's not like it's a secret, okay? We're over the hill drone, okay? Every
Yeah.
single guy that's in here is 40 plus. Justin, are you over 40? You're not over 40, are you? You're younger than 40.
I'm only 37.
I was gonna say you're not there yet. Welcome to the club when you get there.
He's just a kid.
What the hell is
I wish I
Marshall?
was, yeah, wish I was in my 40s.
What the hell is Marshall talking about in the chat?
I'm 67.
I don't know, but I'm gonna look.
I don't know.
I got you beat.
Marshall.
I'm 67.
Congratulations.
Hey, what? Yes, that's right.
I don't know.
He's driving too.
Oh, the channels. Wait, what?
I just don't know how he gets that on. I can't stick it in between my steering wheel. Get a picture.
I mean, okay, it is a kid-friendly channel, is why I made it that way.
You can
So
do that
that is a
regardless.
fact.
That's up to you.
Yeah,
It's a
I don't
fact.
know what he's.
All that does is disable the comments. If you don't want comments disabled, if you want your
My
comments
channel is
disabled-
strictly for friends only. No one else knows about it. I have 20 subscribers. Do you think I really care if it goes down? I don't care. I'm not making money off of this. I'm not trying to make it a career. It's for friends only. So if you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it, right?
Yeah, I think
So-
that's.
Hey, Paul, I posted a link in there. Go
Not in a mean way, you know. Sorry, Paul.
That's okay. Just Paul Hodges, check that link out.
Okay.
See if it plays.
Links are
Because
all
that's the
full
one
of
I
years.
played before.
Oh, that one earlier, yeah.
What's the part there? Kind of a
Like
very
anyone
sad-
would ever want to see me.
I've seen that one, Paul, yeah.
Is that the same one?
Yeah.
Those keep the dishes people. They don't care where they are.
I've gotten more comments on me falling and hurting myself on those videos than any other. I might as well just ride the one wheel and bust my face.
Yeah.
Because it does
Oh
the
my
best.
god.
It does the best.
Are you watching it, Justin?
Yeah.
No, it gets better. You got to watch the whole thing.
It almost looks like that's in front of your house type. Just the area it's in.
It continues to evolve the story. It's about a 4-minute video, I think. I would show it on here, but I think a lot of people might be a little not
Offended.
Like we haven't done this before.
Well, I've never seen anything quite like this, you know.
Well, then I would say don't, because you have shown some stuff that no one needs to see. Don't do it. Don't do it. I was wondering what was happening at the tiki bar.
Nothing. It's dead.
It's dead?
Yep.
They
Yeah.
closed it up or it's just dead?
After you said show the tiki bar, I went over there and there was two geriatric people sitting at the table and that was it.
Okay, so that ain't nothing to watch.
Yeah.
Well, it's Friday night. You think it'd be a little more hot, but
Well, you gotta
Gonna be
wait a
drunk.
bit. It's only 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gotta be.
but-
Yeah, it's gotta be like 8 o'clock or so before the people start rolling.
No,
in.
you want to watch geriatric people, just come in here.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, over the hill.
I'm watching one drive right now.
Senior citizens.
He's not there yet. That's the thing. He's still.
No
You know?
respect for your elders.
Are you still watching to the end there, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay, keep watching.
Oh, what
About the
hell.
time you think it's gonna stop, it doesn't.
Yeah.
This dude must be on some drugs or something.
Oh, he's whacked. What? I'll give you guys a little hint. It's a guy that gets
That's
rear end the car and then tries to get away. The fire department and everybody, police block him off, and he comes running down the street naked. And then he runs over, goes into the guy's garage that's got the camera going. And the guy yells at him, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" He goes around to the front door. The front door cam shows him breaking into his house and assaulting his wife.
You know what? I
Dear
give it to the
God.
firefighters because they ran
Yeah.
in there and got the guy.
They
The
got
police
Ain't nobody wants to tackle a guy like
And-
that. Let's be honest.
and it's a snowy day, and they belly flopped him right in the snow.
Oh dear God.
No, but they didn't need, the police aren't even there. The
No,
firefighters. took
fire
him down.
department did it.
Everybody's alone. Let 'em down.
Awesome. Good job, guys.
Hey, you missed
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I'm gonna say that too. Good job.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Paul,
Yeah.
you missed this at the teeny bar here the other night. Watch this.
Oh, like
There's
you
a fight?
guys never.
Oh, there's a fight.
Fight.
Oh, there's a fight at the teeny bar.
Oh, they're getting into it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the street.
That's
You
what
picked
we
the
want
fight
to
with the wrong
see.
dude, bro.
And then
He
you
looks like
start
he's going down.
well, then you
Man
start
bun
another
guy
fight.
is owning him.
Well, then you start another fight when you knock into somebody's car like that.
Yeah.
Because then the person in that car is going to come out and be like, "What the hell?"
Oh, it's just.
Oh,
No,
look
Yeah.
Look at the mess it made out there.
Yeah, they broke a bunch of stuff.
Oh, go back, play it again.
Yeah,
Huh?
do
I
it
get to
again.
see yeah, start it over. I just want to see the very
Yeah,
beginning.
start it over.
Well, there's a girl that actually does all the clips from here. She'll pull clips like this and repost.
That girl
it.
that's walking outside there, I think maybe she might have had.
Damn.
Look at this
I don't
couple
know.
couple up at the top going, "What the hell's going on?"
Well, the whole thing is these guys escorted him out of the restaurant. Those probably the bouncers or staff escorted him out. And I guess he got a little testy and got
And here
clocked.
come all the bodies.
You know
Yep.
what scares me is they could have easily been fighting right there between those two cars. They didn't even look at traffic or nothing.
No.
Could have been struck. Could have been
Yeah.
struck right there. Right?
Well, like I said too, and then you might have had some guy come out of there pissed because you done hit his car.
Yeah.
And then you get
And how much,
another whole.
and how much better would that video have been? Just think.
It would have been, I mean, it would have been better. You're not wrong.
At least they fist fought. I'll give them that because in Florida, you never know. You know, anybody could have a gun on them. So I'd rather
The young
fist fight.
people, this is over the
They made
hill.
in Florida. That's anyway.
This is over the hill, boys.
Here comes Birdman David.
David!
Hey guys.
Well, that could be
How you
anywhere
feeling,
too, Bill.
buddy? We haven't heard from you
I
in a
know.
minute. How are you?
But what I'm saying
Oh,
is there are certain states that you do have to be even more mindful
Yeah.
because you know it's more because you have more freedom to carry guns and stuff than other states.
The right to
Texas.
carry in Florida is good in 16 other states right now. So
Well, that's what I'm
So
saying
far.
though. But that's what I'm saying is
So
there's
far.
certain states where you got a little
yeah, but
bit
just
more
because you have
freedom.
a right to carry doesn't mean you pull it out because you got into
No,
a
no,
fight.
no, no. I'm just saying.
No, that's
as-
not a that
I'm
is
just-
not in the rules when you carry. That's
No, no,
not
no,
part of
no.
the
I'm
rules.
saying, but you have to be mindful
Yes.
as just a regular person to not
Yes.
when you get into
I would
somebody's
think you'd have to
face.
be mindful not to put your fists on people to begin with.
You can put fists on a person all you want, and in the law's eyes, you cannot shoot them.
Well, that's my whole
What?
point
You
is,
cannot.
no, not in
That's a
Florida.
sorry. That's
You
that's
can't even
assault.
show it. You can't even show the gun.
Not in
You can't
Florida.
even show it.
Yeah, like in Florida, if I was standing out on the street and some guy ran up out of nowhere or decided he was gonna start fighting me and started hitting me, here you could pull out your gun and shoot him.
Really? Because in Michigan, you can't do that. They have to have a
Oh
weapon.
yeah,
No.
it's stand your
Stand your
ground.
If they don't have a knife, you can't pull it out.
No, it doesn't matter.
That's ridiculous. Hey, let me
And
take
that-
inventory of your weapons first before I defend myself.
Right? Well, I mean, you're not wrong,
That's
but that's
fair.
how it
That's
is.
fair.
That's how it is.
Well, let me reword it then, Bill. Not
A
be
guy
more,
can break in your house, and if he doesn't have a weapon, you can't shoot him.
not, I
Supper
guess,
time. It's supper
Stand
time.
your ground. You still have to show that you were in
I guess,
Reasonable force.
fear for your life.
I guess not so much mindful, but you gotta really, especially here in Florida, you gotta control your temper. Is
Right.
what
You
I
know,
would
and,
say.
you know,
I
and
think-
I mean, that doesn't always stand though. Just
I
like
think
an
there's
18-year-old,
money.
5'2" girl comes up and punches me. I
Right.
can't shoot. You know,
I think there's money
gonna go to
in
jail
digital
if I shoot her.
cameras. You're right. You're right. And I think there's money in digital cameras that fit on the end of a gun like a laser does. So you can prove who you were shooting at, right? Not because you should have to do it.
Laura, I
Because
will,
you need that. It's just like a dash cam, right? This guy came in my house. He was after me.
You don't
Right?
need a camera for that. If he's in your house, what do you
But
need
it's
a
good to
camera for?
prove that you know what you did,
On
right?
the body, on the floor in your living room, that's pretty good evidence.
I mean, it's a fact, but it's also
Laura-
good to have the backup.
Laura, I will sign into Sarah's account and time you out.
Just
Keep it up.
saying,
Yeah.
gun chat is not a good place to go. So let's not do it, boys. Let's not do it. Okay. And it's like politics or any of those other subjects. We get in there deep. Let's not do it. We're friends. We're friends. Let's not do it. Right? Right, Hawk? We're friends.
on,
Let's not
yeah.
get into that. Right?
It's on.
Right. I'll tell you what, little Jealous was so cute. She took your chair over and made it look tiny, Paul. She made it look tiny. Then she showed Mia.
Okay.
She put
Yeah,
me
check.
on cam for a minute.
Oh, I gotta check.
Right.
She's such a cute kid, man.
I just want to say something.
Yeah,
Go
David.
for it.
Hi, Dre. It looks a bit.
Dave.
It looks a bit.
Oh,
And
Frankie.
Nunya.
Yeah.
Barky said, "Can you sort your channel out? It's child friendly, but not bird friendly."
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Point
Yeah.
taken. Yes. Now I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
I like
I'm gonna make
like
it
Dre's look today. I feel like voting for him.
I got that same exact vape pen, Bill. The exact same one.
Oh, great.
Color and everything.
Oh, you heard me, Laura.
Well, it's not a pen.
Well, yeah, same one, yeah.
Oh,
Vape,
Yeah,
vape
it's a-
rig. It's a rig, right?
No, it's a mod with a tank, but it's not a pen.
I got one just like it.
I got a geek vape mod and a oh, what the hell? I forget what this thing is.
that's
You're
what that
probably
one
right.
is.
'Cause
Geek
my,
vape.
my buddy made it for me, so you're probably right.
Oh, look at
I like
Justin's
the
got
red.
one.
That's
I
a
like the
geek
red
vape
on
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I went with the single. Is it a single?
Yeah,
What, the
mine
single
was
battery?
modest. I didn't do
Yeah,
it.
you got to.
Yeah, it's got the fatter battery though. The bigger battery.
Right, the 26.
It's the
Yeah.
burrito size battery.
Yeah.
I'm running into the issue right now where the filter thing needs to change or it won't work.
Vaping's bad.
So I gotta get the parts. for it.
David.
Yeah, it is.
Everything
You know-
smoking, everything you do in life is bad for you. Just go with it, okay?
Come on,
Just go
man.
with it.
Yeah, just enjoy life.
I mean, Hawk, how old are you? You made it this far?
54.
Fucking win, okay? Win.
Stop
All
Come
right?
on,
You
man.
might as well
Sarah.
smoke till the day you die. Win.
Laura, stop messaging Sarah, you snitch.
Yeah.
Wrong.
2 more months for
Right.
another birthday.
I just want to say, I will never smoke until the day that I die. Yeah.
Yeah, you will. 'Cause
And
I'll
then-
put a cigarette in your mouth.
And
Then
then
you'll
you're
be
gonna be
smart, yeah.
cremated, right?
No, and then 2
Yeah,
weeks
that's when
later,
you'll have
I'll
a
be
smoking
cremated, so I
body.
will be smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope,
that's the smoking section.
I'm gonna put a cigarette in your mouth and light it when you're in your casket.
Yeah.
You must have at least one vice. Birds are one of them, right? I have at least one
Hey,
vice.
TJ.
So that's the
Hey, TJ.
see the different sizes.
Yeah.
You gotta have at least
26,500 or 26,550, something like that.
This is the 2700,
Oh, 2,700. Close enough.
and then the regular one is
18. They're the 18,650.
1860 or 18650, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 18,650. They're the standard size.
There he is. What's up, Justin?
Right, come on, William, get this snowman built.
Look at him. Dude, I love the UK flag. Perfect. Perfect.
Hey, TJ.
Oh, I've got a quarter of
man.
that in my, and there's a quarter of that in Australia's flag.
I'm just saying they
Yes, there
copied
is.
ours. So.
There absolutely
There's TJ.
TJ.
Yeah, 18,650. They're the standards.
DJ!
Turn your YouTube
What's
off.
up?
It's getting more crowded in here than it is in the tiki bar.
Yeah.
Everybody outside
Yeah.
is crap.
A lot
Be
better
that-
people in this room than there is in that tiki bar. I promise you that.
Justin, did you change David's title there?
No,
Who
David
did
and
that?
Laura, Birdman and Robinette?
Robinette.
what the hell does that mean?
The only thing I can think is Batman and Robin, you know?
Batman and Robin.
Birdman and Robinette.
What's up, JD?
I know.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a female
Ryan,
Robin. That's what it is.
Excuse you, sir.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
I got really confused this morning because when Laura asked me if I called, I thought she was asking if I called her. I was like, no. And then it clicked. I was like, oh, she was.
I
asking me.
messaged him right at 8 o'clock. I said, you better call.
Yeah, I did call him and I left him a message. So I was waiting for him to call back.
Well, that's good. As long as you left a message, he'll get it.
Yeah.
Come on, JD, get on the panel. We need some more people.
Yeah, Brian, come up.
Good.
we
That's
need
because
to-
you don't do good work, Brian. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
what to
we need to get this up to 12.
We need to get it to 100. See what it's
I mean,
like.
We need everybody in the chat to hit that link and get on camera.
let's face it. If you do a dog or cat channel, it's gonna freaking get views. It's animals.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll tell
explain.
you this. My little doggy he's a little wiener dog named Xander, and he does the most amazing thing. He's so smart. And he is the cutest thing ever.
Hey.
You can't lose. You can't lose.
Hey, Ed. Hey,
Okay,
are you ever gonna return my phone call? Are you gonna like?
Dude, I've been a dick to you, and I'm gonna apologize right off the bat.
That was my elevator.
I don't like my phone. I
Leave the
hate it.
house.
It's a fact, dude. Yes, I promise you.
There's the
I
Maverick right there.
promise you, without a doubt, I will call you tomorrow when you're free.
Okay.
All right, I'm actually off tomorrow, so I'll be
Okay,
around.
I will call you as soon as I get up tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
I promise you I
we'll have some coffee talk or something.
Yeah, I promise you I will.
Hit the link.
You got
All
my
right,
word.
I'm holding that
Because
against
I've been a
you.
dick to you, and I've been on a lot of
Oh.
things going on.
Yeah, I know.
I promise you I will.
But see,
You got my word. In fact, I have a dry erase board right here. I'm gonna write on it.
here's
that I
here's
better
my
call.
deal. Here's my deal, right? So like,
Here's the thing.
okay, so like I understand, like we all, like, you know, we're all doing life and we get caught up in things, but
No, I was a dick. No, I was a dick.
at this, well, I wasn't gonna say that, but you know,
I am. I
if,
am
you, if
saying
you
that.
insist, then
I insist.
Yeah.
but like
Just
I
adding yourself.
understand. Like
Me
I
too.
understand we all get caught up in life, but I don't think anybody's that too busy.
No.
To
It was,
pick
I
up
was a
the
dick.
phone and say, "Hey, you know, I was just thinking about you, and I just wanted to pick up the phone and say, hey."
TJ,
I'm a
let's
hermit, dude. I'm a hermit.
let's-
It's why I only come in once in a while. I'm a hermit.
Is that the touchy feely?
No, TJ, let's use that theory for yesterday when I told you to call
Right.
Brian.
Oh,
Hey, at least I did. At least I did
Dang.
call. At least I did call. I did call.
So here,
Hey,
TJ.
call Tony.
Bill's
Tony.
pupper dogs are excited that he's home.
Well, that's
Oh,
good.
Yeah, his 2 big bull mastiffs he has. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Bill get a haircut?
Wait, which video? was
I'm
this?
writing call Tony now.
Dre wants to know if you got a haircut.
Yeah, it's actually a couple weeks old, Dre. Need to check in more
There you
often.
go.
Yeah, look like you got your, look like you got your ears
TJ,
worked.
Dominic name.
TJ, check that out in the chat. That
Oh.
link.
Not
All right,
more.
hold on, hold
Can
on.
we get that code again, Bill? Man.
Gonna have. No, thank you.
Don't worry, we'll have a lot to catch up on, so it's all gonna be good.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some good conversation, I
You
promise.
gotta watch it all the way to the end, TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are very excited about a naked guy running down the street.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, it is pretty crazy, right?
It's crazy, but I don't want
It's
to.
not like when you
tackled an
see a
ankle
train wreck, you look away, right? You don't.
No,
Okay.
like if
You
it was
wanna
if
see
it was
that
a woman,
train
I'd
wreck.
be sitting there watching it. But no, I'm gonna watch some bloke getting
Yeah.
naked.
Huh. You know that train wreck's coming,
I know.
right? And
I
it's awful.
know the train
But you're
wreck's
not
coming.
gonna look away. You're not gonna look away.
I did watch it. I did watch it, but I'm not watching it, guys.
There's no way you're gonna look
I
away.
did It's not.
What even? I mean, whoever made that, whoever made that thing, you're already the problem. You're already
Oh,
the
I
problem.
know that, but they've got to, if they're going to do that, just blur out the
This stuff again?
bits that I don't need to see.
Avocado, whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The whole that guy feeding the pig all the fruit and everything.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Ooh.
Oh, look at dinner there at Bill's.
Whoa!
Oh, yes.
Damn, that looks good.
Delicious.
Pepper steak, right? Yeah, well, steak and peppers and mushrooms.
Wow.
Steak
You got
and
any
peppers
rice
and
with that?
mushrooms.
You luckies. You know what?
Not lunchtime yet. I'm already.
She cooks good for Bill.
Yes, she does.
I'm coming over to y'all's house, Uncle Bill.
This is her fault right here.
I mean, maybe she likes hugging it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, she makes it for me and tells me I'm fat.
Who just
So
dropped
you know
out?
what you tell her?
Yeah, we lost.
Now we're
someone.
going. Now we're going for a run after dinner every night.
Mm,
What?
If she ain't part of that, I bet you she's not part of that.
Haven't worked that out yet.
I'll just tell it soup. Got the salad. Look at
But
the
I
size
see
of this though.
vegetables. I
Ridiculous.
see vegetables. What is that? Broccoli?
Not too
No,
That's good.
peppers, onions, and mushrooms, and that's a salad.
Ooh,
Romaine lettuce.
that looks good. Yeah, the targets.
Yeah, see the size of that plate. That's your. You're so fat. You gotta
Targets
lose,
speak for themselves.
gotta lose weight. That's all right. No bread.
Okay, Bill.
Sit
We're
down.
old, over the hill. Okay, losing weight ain't easy anymore. We're
Oh,
old.
look at Justin's picture.
I picked it up.
We got all the guys in the house tonight. I love it.
There we go.
Hey Google, remind me to call tomorrow.
Okay, call. This will be for tomorrow.
At
David,
noon.
put your picture up again.
At noon.
Okay, Google, stop.
I'm setting my alarm for noon tomorrow.
Right. Ready? Message from my Google.
Oh, God, the thing's-
I'll put it in a polite way. No. My Google went off into a massive rant about not understanding his language.
Took a lot of brainstorming. Did Justin just leave or is he still here? Oh yeah, he's still here.
Hey, he's still.
No, somebody else dropped out a minute ago.
Yeah, it was Chin Dynasty dropped out for a second.
I picked it up and it hung up on me.
Technology.
Putting it on the tripod and knocking myself off.
No, no,
We're not exactly Elon Musk, are we?
exactly. Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Yourselves.
Paul feels the pain more than all of us. I bet.
Like I said, speak for yourselves.
Justin's on point, dude. He's got his own channel. He's doing okay. My channel is garbage. It's
Hey,
garbage.
TJ, Sarah put a message in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that. You better take that job, TJ.
We all want you to do it.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Dunya,
Let's do it.
Justin's channel is proof that you can put any old crap on the internet and people will watch it.
I will. Oh, keep it up, little man.
Sometimes that's just it, though. Like in this world we live in now, the garbage is the most watched shit. Like
Yeah.
the
Excuse
garbage
you,
is the
sir?
most watched, the most viewed.
None, you
Stuff
just
there is.
called your channel garbage.
No, I didn't
Excuse
say
you?
that. I didn't say that. I'm
Who the
saying
hell you?
the garbage literally is a hit, dude.
Who the hell you
It-
think you
You
talk
can't
to, you
dig, you
son of a
can't
bitch?
dig yourself out of that.
Some
hole.
bitch.
I didn't
Oh,
mean
Bertha
it
on
like that. I didn't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Unleash Bertha.
Oh, he's about to unleash Bertha. This is bullshit.
What I'm saying is
Some bitch.
the YouTube sensations did it by
Free.
accident with pure garbage. They didn't mean to, right?
Pure garbage is what you're.
Yeah.
Wow.
The sensations, I'm saying, you know, the hits,
Hey, you're going down the ladder on Justin's list.
Yeah, keep,
right?
yeah,
Ain't
keep
Justin.
digging.
It's not, I'm not talking about Justin.
Keep digging.
Yeah, but you kind of like expanded on what David said.
I mean, sorta.
Keep digging.
David's a dick, so we're not gonna talk about that part.
Thanks very much.
I mean, it's a fact, but we love you for it, right? Because you got to have a guy in the group who tells it like it is, right?
Oh,
Right?
That's how it is.
Yes, absolutely.
Laura has
Yep.
way too much time on her hands.
What would Laura say?
So
David, make her get a
Laura's
job.
got a short she wants Justin to see.
You guys are.
Are you
awesome.
ready
I love
for
you
it,
guys.
Justin?
I love you guys so much.
we love you too, Ed.
Are you ready for it, Justin?
Oh my God! What the heck?
Nearly
Expand
5,000
that
views.
window. Let me mute.
What do you call them?
The
The little guys from the cartoon. What are they called?
minions.
Minions.
Minions. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a coffee cup I want to have.
That's
TJ.
disturbing,
I
TJ.
need, I need a little Llama Laura coffee cup.
That is disturbing the way you said that.
Guys, can I just stop a minute? Paul, there is an advert on Paul, there is an advert on screen there. Do not click it, do not fall for it. It's not clearance, you're not getting them at £3.29.
Yeah, okay.
TJ,
Laura,
my cups are on my Teespring.
can you just
Yeah,
send me
go for it.
one?
No,
No, you order it and they ship it to you directly from.
Yeah, order it, buy it. None of this. There's no free stuff for anybody.
in
I like
America
free-
you get free
I like
shipping.
free-
You use the
free-
free shipping code.
When it's
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, you use the free shipping code. Hashtag little pain in the ass.
when it's free, it's for tea.
Hashtag low dog.
It's
That's
hashtag.
the thing.
Can I have that?
Can I have that?
David, is that the same photo that you showed with the filters that made her look red?
Yeah,
That was Laura
honestly,
that did that.
honestly, TJ, it'd be cheaper for you to buy one because you get free shipping than it would for Laura to try to send you one. Because then she would have to actually pay Teespring for the coffee mug and then pay another $30 in shipping just to get it to you. Now that $10 coffee mug then costs like $50.
That's funny.
TJ, I'll send you the link to it.
All right.
You don't have your own Teespring yet, TJ?
No,
Yeah,
I even got one on my
I don't have
channel.
my own Teespring. I don't have any. I don't really have anything to put on there.
I even have one on my channel.
Oh,
Yeah,
do
you just
You don't have
Just the
to, dude.
random
They
shit
already
up
have. They already have stuff like shirts and stuff. You just literally upload your logo, and then they
Yeah.
put it on the shirts. And if somebody orders one, they send it to them.
yeah,
you get a cut
I'm
of it.
doing that. I'm setting up T Public with just some random shit on there.
Yeah, you have T Public, you got T Springs, any one of them. It's free to set up a store. It doesn't
Yeah,
cost
yeah,
anything.
yeah. I'm just finishing off a couple of designs with some really random shit on there.
Well, you know, I think somebody should start a new one and call it Tea Bag.
Oh
It
my
comes in a
god.
bag, right? How about tea bag?
Whatever you
How
want,
about
it's
tea
in
bag?
the bag. It's in the bag.
Tea bag.
Yeah, tea bagging.
Tea bagging. That's funny.
Oh man,
Uh,
we
Oh,
will
well,
teabag you anywhere in the continental United
we will
States
tea bag you.
and the world.
Oh, that's funny.
It's
Watch, let me show TJ here. Real quick.
been a while since everyone came together on one day.
Yeah,
We've
right?
had almost everybody
It's, like
today.
it's literally like a full house almost. All we need is like
Yeah.
2 more people.
We had 10 on there.
Who was the girl you were talking about earlier that barely shows up, Justin?
Oh,
Once in a
Angie.
while.
Angie.
All right, so you see right here, TJ? Up here in
Where?
the corner? See where my mouse is?
See his finger running around there?
In the top
yeah,
corner, it
Okay,
says,
so you can
where
put
his,
your links.
where his cursor is, it says trash can.
You can put your links up here. So like I got my Discord link, merchandise, you got PayPal, Rumble. So whatever you want, you can put up to I think 10 links in there or 15, something like that.
Oh.
And you can actually post and they'll appear right here up in the top corner for people to click on.
Justin,
And then you-
what is Rumble, Justin?
Bit like YouTube.
It's the newer version of YouTube. It's supposed to not be like they're not supposed to censor your videos and all that.
As
Plus you
much
can get
like YouTube was in the beginning.
plus you can get monetized immediately as soon as you start an account.
Good. Okay.
But
You'll have to send me a link to that.
but the
'cause I
thing
wanna
is though, is they may change over
it's
time
gonna
because
change. It's gonna. We already know.
if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I believe YouTube used to monetize people as soon as they came on
They
back
do.
in the day. And then they changed it because it became too much. They were spending too much money.
No, it weren't. They weren't making those.
They
They
wanted to make
realized
it
they could make
harder.
money.
Right. They wanted to make it harder so
Right.
they didn't have to pay as much money.
Right.
I'd almost
To make
bet
it
you
harder, just rub it.
Rumble will end up doing the same thing, and I almost guarantee it sometime in the near future. They'll make it to where you have to have like 500 followers,
Yeah.
and you'll have to have so many watch hours and all that. It'll be there eventually.
Yeah, a fan comes to me like, my phone's not working. Can you help? Like I'm the tech guru. You think I know this stuff? I don't. I know more than you do, but I'm not the guy. You know.
But
But
the
I'm
problem
not the guy.
the problem with Rumble though is if you compare it to YouTube, their platform is super basic. Like they don't really have a whole lot of features. Like
Well, they're starting out, so that makes sense. They probably
Justin.
had like the
what?
garage crew.
No self-promoting. Get your website off.
Is it still sharing screen?
Yeah.
Oh, stop sharing screen. God damn it.
I think I.
Yeah,
no.
bitch.
That little X in the top right corner.
Hold on a sec. I thought I hit stop share. There we go.
There we go. But no, meeting you guys and talking to you and Paul being like local and already having all of you guys, Paul being across the river in Canada and so close to us, you guys are really good friends, and that's why I don't try to get in. You know, it's like Tim's situations, okay? Same that I'm in, right? Like I don't want to be intrusive and wreck the stream, you know. But I do love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Just get your freaking asses on the panel.
Right.
Hey, Paul.
We don't judge around here. Do we, Justin?
David knows what I mean. Paul Hodges knows what I mean.
I
All
judge
of you
everybody.
For sure. So
guys. All of you guys do. That's why I only come in once when I feel like it.
You should come in
But
all
I
the
do
time,
show
Ed.
up, right? I do show up.
Yeah, you should come in like all the time, Ed. Just like come and hang out.
And I really, dude, you're the one that I have screwed the most.
yeah.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. It wasn't out of choice. I just got
Catch you later, Paul.
COVID, and a lot of shit came
See
down.
you guys
that
later. I'm
wasn't the
taking
reason.
off, so.
See ya,
Later,
Hodges.
Hodges.
See ya, Paul.
Okay.
That wasn't the reason.
By the
I
way,
was
Justin.
being a dick.
Yeah, Justin. Me and Laura are planning a new YouTube campaign. YouTube Seth for Matt.
UBSS.
Like UNICEF, but YouTube Seth. For those channels that are small.
YouTube.
I got you didn't hear about it, but I'm gonna have fiber optic internet by Monday.
Oh, nice.
Me and you can have some actual real conversation without it looking like Minecraft. Okay? Because I'm on dial-up. Yeah, that's how bad it is.
Jesus.
So
I didn't know they even sold dial-up now.
I mean,
Yeah, you can actually get, you can still get dial-up plans.
well, it's
We were looking it up
working
not
on
too long
phone
ago.
lines that have been up for 100 years, right? So why not capitalize to people who they can get it to, right? And they don't give a crap about
Talking
me.
about UNICEF, Tim's in the chat. Hi, Tim.
Tim!
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on the panel, Tim.
Yeah, come on the panel, Tim. We love you, brother. You can fall down. It's okay. I do it too. I do it too. We love you, brother. The panel does. That means I do too.
Me and Laura went to view a flat today.
Yeah?
A
Yeah.
flat.
A property.
Was it an okay or a no?
An apartment.
Was it okay or it was a no?
It was a weird one. You had to go down some stairs, turn the corner, and then go up a load of stairs that are very, how would you put it, steep. Walk across the roof of the bank, through the front door, and then down some stairs into the property.
Okay. Groceries are going to be fun. Bringing home the groceries is going to be fun.
Yeah, the biggest room in the property was the bathroom.
I mean, at this point, I would say take it just so you can jump again, right? You're at the point where you need it, right?
The
I
problem
hate to
with
say that, but it's true.
the problem is because of my seizures, I won't be allowed because of the steps.
Here we go again with this.
All right,
Here
TJ.
we go. Can we just let a guy live somewhere?
Yeah.
You guys over there, that really makes me mad.
Right. Put it this way.
How does that?
Right?
How does climbing
Right.
stairs? How does that affect seizures?
Because if you have a seizure and you tumble down the concrete steps, yeah. But
I mean, the guy can have a drink and fall down the stairs,
No,
right?
but-
More than once.
Right. Can I just explain? The steps were so small that Laura, who is a size 6 shoe, that's 39 in the US,
Okay.
she had to turn her feet sideways.
Okay, so if you are
To step on
drunk,
it.
you're gonna die. You're gonna fall down those stairs and
Put it
die.
this way: if you come home drunk, you ain't getting up the stairs.
You're gonna die. You're gonna fall down those stairs and die.
Hey, TJ.
Hey.
This is TJ right here with his wife.
Oh no, here we go.
That's funny.
I have no idea, Tim.
I can't hear TJ giggling. He's not having a good time.
Yes.
He's not having a good time.
Man, y'all should see me at work, man. Like I get all
I
these.
bet you while he's with this woman, he's
Dude,
just
they make me
giggling
laugh
away.
so much. Like I can't even like give people their change. I'm laughing so hard.
Yeah, Tim, thanks for telling me my mic was muted. The rest of the gang, you know, they just let you go on and on and on, you know. And that's why TJ was sitting over there giggling.
Yeah, my word. Long overdue. Long overdue. Had some personal issues going on too. It was amazing,
So
but
this was the flat.
some personal stuff going on too.
Nice
That-
looking on the outside.
That's the
Ooh.
bank. That's my bank
Yeah,
below it.
it's looking pretty nice. Yeah.
That's where I banged below it. But the flat up the top, let's just say
Is that
I have to go across the roof.
Okay, so this is where you turn to go back down.
The
Come up and then you
the
turn
stairs-
to go back
kind of
down.
cool though? There's
Yeah.
like that's
Right,
looks like
the
a nice,
stairs
like,
are
little
behind you.
patio and stuff out there.
And you see this window here?
Yeah.
That's the
The
only one.
bathroom.
That's the only one that opens in the whole
That's the
property.
bathroom, right?
Yep. And that's the
Yep.
only one that opens in the whole property.
Oh no! If there's a fire, you're stuck in there.
Yeah, you got to run across the roof.
Yeah, you're stuck
Down
in there.
them
That's my
steps.
worry.
Well, from the picture, it doesn't look that
I mean,
bad,
it
but-
looks beautiful,
not at
but you're
all.
stuck in there. It's a trap.
You see, look, you got to go up them steps,
Yeah.
turn immediately left, step over a part of the door, and then you go across the roof and then down,
So does it that door that
and
door
then you
led
go
out-
back up.
that door that was open there that led out to like the patio area?
No, that was the bank roof.
Oh.
Hmm.
I mean, if I'm short of cash, I know where to cut a hole and get in.
Well, you know what you could do is just tell the people that are renting it, you want the steps bigger.
Or just take the steps out completely.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll take the steps out completely, and then we'll stand at the bottom looking up, thinking, how do we get up there?
How do we get up out of it?
You hire a guy named Nunya to pull the lift for you. I'll raise you up to where you
I'll
have to go
raise you
daily.
up.
daily.
Yeah. And did you see, you know where the fence was? Where it had that bamboo type fence?
Yeah.
On the other side of that is actually a cafe. And people sit out on that roof space. They can actually look through your living room window.
Oh, that's lovely. That's
Oh,
lovely.
Lord. What if you wanted to walk around naked in your own house?
They give you so many choices. over there.
Then,
So many
then-
choices.
then depends on who it is, but the cafe either gets popular or deserted.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well go live stream at this point. Rumble, right? Rumble. There we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I mean,
He's gonna rumble. He's gonna be rumbling across the roof naked.
Yeah. The thing is, though, you could
With
open,
Sparky on his naked shoulder.
yeah, you could open the window and just ask for a pint. Have them pass the pint through your window.
Do you smell that? Then you're too close. Get away from the house. Get away from the house. You can smell it. You're too close. Hey, my address is 12605. When you smell poop, you made it.
That's funny.
That's so stupid.
That's funny.
Remember I was telling you comedy? Stupid stuff works. It works.
Yeah, exactly.
Dumb.
It does.
Very dumb, right?
Yeah.
Knock on the window, and when I crank it open, you smell poo. You made it.
I think, Ed, you're on a roll. I can tell that.
A little bit. Again, I try not to indulge too much with you guys. A little bit at a time. Too much
Dominic,
Nunya is a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
Hey, Dominic, that was a pretty huge mug you had over there. That thing like almost like covered your whole entire face when you went to take a
Yeah,
sip.
yeah. It's a big mug, so I can
Oh,
fit
my
everything
God.
in there.
Well, yeah, but
TJ.
that's the kind of mug that TJ needs. Have you ever seen him yawn? Oh my God. It's like he's got this crocodile yawn. Ah.
Right, there you go, guys.
There we go.
Right. Let me zoom back
Everything
out.
is so packed in so tightly.
Right. You have to come down this alleyway here,
Good Lord.
down the steps, as you can see, into that little area.
Oh yeah.
And then, but if you look how many steps there are there, that space, there
Like
are,
there's like 5 of them there.
yeah, there's actually 7 steps going down. And then there's actually 14 steps going up in the same similar space. And then you got to walk across the roof.
They're trying to contract you in too, right? They want a year, right, or something.
Yeah. And then you got to walk all the way across this roof, and you're only allowed to walk on that grey bit,
Right.
the darker grey. If you walk on the light grey, you're going into the bank. Apparently, that's the only place where it's been strengthened. And then, obviously, you go in.
Chris, do-it-yourself store. What
Yeah.
are we doing ourselves? I wonder. Could be anything, right? Could be ourselves. I
Wait,
don't know.
what? So you can't. What do you mean? Like, what does Laura mean? Like,
MS next door?
The
They could
stairs.
blow the place up.
It says, and there are outside to lead up to the roof.
Yes.
They're not allowed to be
Out the back.
touched without going through planning permission. How do you not touch the stairs?
What's she going on about?
I don't know.
I don't know. She said, and there is outside to lead up to the roof. They're not allowed to be touched without going through planning permission.
Oh, if you wanted to change them, so they were steeper, or not so steep, like normal stairs, yeah, like you would have in your house, then you would have to go through planning permission to change it, and you would probably annoy the neighbours when you have to take off their garden.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, I'll be right back. I hear a buzzer going. I got to take the food out of the oven.
TJ, what's that smoke?
Oh my God, I don't know. Get the fire extinguisher quick.
Yeah, we're still putting it down as a maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be honest. By the time I got up to the top of them steps, I was knackered. And Laura looked like she was ready to just sit down and go to sleep.
I mean, at this point, just the relief would put you to sleep, would it not? Just having a place to sleep without worry would be what I would think, right?
Yeah, but you've got to remember is one, I have a lot of seizures, so I fall over a lot.
Right.
Yeah. When they said it was above the bank, I thought it was the property at the back. So if I fell over, yeah, yes, there'd be a bang, but only the staff would hear it.
Okay.
But it's not. It's over the front of the bank. So anyone like trying to take money out of the cash machine or something, and I fall over, and suddenly there's an almighty bang, they'll be all jumping.
It's so crazy because here in the U.S., they don't care if you fall over and die. They don't care if you fall down the stairs. As long as you're paying the rent, they don't care if you die. They don't care if you drown. Nothing. Nothing. They warn you that they're not liable, and then you drowned, right?
Yeah.
They don't care, dude. They just don't care. It's so weird to me. Like the whole thing is weird to me.
Over here, it's different. Yeah. Everybody's so scared of being sued. They take.
I mean, we are too, but you guys, man, must be really bad. Must be really bad. Mm-hmm. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah. I just didn't like the fact that you couldn't open any of the windows.
Yeah. I mean, if there's a fire, how are you going to get out?
You got all them windows at the front of the property onto the main high street, and you can't open them. What's that? Where's the fun in that? I'd love to be able to open that window.
Okay,
and
so
just-
they're worried about you falling down the stairs and hurting yourself. But
Yeah.
if there's a fire and you can't get out, they don't care.
Yeah.
Like, what's up with that? What?
But think of it this way. Could you imagine on market day when it's really busy, window slightly open, get a megaphone and go, Michael!
Help! Help!
And get everybody looking round.
The only one getting out is Sparky. The only one getting out is Sparky. Because she can fit through the window. I mean, I hate to laugh about it, but it's really messed up. I didn't know it was like that over there. I didn't know.
The good news is if we went outside, Sparky wouldn't go anywhere.
Hawk, is it like that where you live?
In several suburbs it is. Because there's a lot of old shops that have been converted into apartments where there's old shops and the second level are now apartments.
Did Paul stop my video?
No, you did.
You did.
Hey,
why can't I
TJ.
stop- Or was that you, Justin?
What? No.
I can't turn my video back on.
Hold on.
I see William Gartman, Gartman, David,
give me a second
Dominic,
here.
Paul, and me.
I can fix that. Hold on, TJ. Try it now. There you go.
Oh, there it goes.
It
What
was
happened?
just a setting was screwed up. It does that sometimes.
Oh.
Here you go, TJ.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That's from the last one.
TJ's arms. I'll fuck you up.
Do it.
Wait, what happened?
Oh,
God.
that's
Oh, my
right.
God.
That's right.
How
Oh,
do you
yeah.
get around the copyright issues? GTA is
What?
very
Because
copyright issue.
yeah, no, because video games aren't copyrighted in that sense. Only the music on them are.
Yeah, well,
Because
I've
you-
heard a
you
lot of
can-
people say that you can't do GTA because it's
You
so
can you
No.
control the action, right, Justin?
Yeah, it's not technically it's your own content. It doesn't fall under the same copyright.
So
thing.
just turn off the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your own voiceover or your own music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to cough.
What the hell? That computer looks exactly like mine.
We just can't see it.
I can't control the volume on the shorts, Tim. Unfortunately, there's no volume control on them.
That computer looked exactly like mine, and I have that same mouse mat, the light up mouse mat.
All my stuff's Corsair.
David makes me want to buy a Brit flag mouse pad. just to do it.
Wait, what's happening?
What, TJ?
What's happening here?
Gremlins.
Probably that iMac you're on.
I don't know what happened.
It's that 2013 computer you're on.
Yeah.
2013.
I'll show you self promotion. Let me log into Sarah's account real quick.
Hold on.
All right, hold on, Tim. Let me check it.
What is happening?
Oh, you wish. You wish. You wish, Tim.
Hold on. What the heck did I do? Oh, okay, there it is. Oh man, I don't know. That was kind of strange.
Go and have a laugh. Somebody, for a joke, put a post on a far right group that a load of transgender people were going to have an event at a building where they could all just walk around and be women for the day.
Excuse you, I didn't get no notice.
But wait up, no, wait up, right? This person put it on the far right group, so the far right group got all angry and was like, "Oh, men beating women, no!" And they all turned up at this venue, and it was a burnt out building.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
Mark outing Paul Murray on Tammy's show last night. Thought him getting up and leaving the computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does Matt go live tonight?
I messaged him. Let me see if he messaged me back. Yeah, he hasn't looked at it. I said, "Are you going live?"
Well, let's stay on. We'll stay on here till he does.
I wonder if his link is the same every week.
No, usually StreamYard changes.
Oh, no, it is. Well, no. It took me to his random live thing. Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay.
But you can still click into the waiting room of the old lives. I don't know if he'd ever see you, but
What time's he going on? At 7?
excuse you, Tim? Yeah,
Must
he's
be
supposed to
back.
go on at 7. He
Yeah.
hasn't messaged me back, so.
We'll stay on here until we get notification.
I'm gonna message him back. Hello, your thousands of fans are waiting impatiently.
Yeah, we're all waiting in Paul Murray's.
When you say thousands,
Oh, he thinks he has thousands of fans.
I thought it was
Yeah.
on. I thought it was in single digits.
Well, it's really just himself, but
So Ed, does that internet thing that you're getting, the fiber optic, does that work really well?
Yeah,
Does it
I'll
work
tell you when
well?
I get it. I don't know. I tell you this, I'm on dial-up and I'm
Right.
getting
That doesn't-
1.8.
Wait, no, wait,
Okay,
wait.
for
Tim-
60
'cause-
for 60 gigs, it takes me 24 hours to download.
Oh, I
With this
remember.
new with this new internet, it takes 7 minutes.
Because the reason why I was asking, because I thought
What?
I thought Tim got it, but he's got that the other thing.
Starlink.
So right, sorry, Eddie. Did you just say 7 days or 7 minutes?
If I have 70 gigs,
Yeah,
it takes 28 hours.
right. And on your new
And with the
internet,
new internet, it takes 7 minutes.
right. If you're getting fiber, I can guarantee you now, your 70 gig or 7 gig file
We'll
will
talk
be
at
in
once.
seconds, not
Okay,
not minutes.
okay, so TJ, let me show you this right here, right?
And even if it
So-
not a bottleneck, it's still going to be better, right?
So
Okay, go ahead,
your
Gus.
normal, good, decent internet would be like 300 down and maybe
Okay,
like
let me test
30
it.
or
I'll show
40
you the
up.
numbers. Let me test it.
You see what I'm looking at? TJ,
Hold on a
focus. Focus.
Look, TJ, he spent a lot of time on Photoshop here.
Yeah.
No, I can
All right,
do a
so,
live
all right,
chat.
so go ahead.
Don't fuck with me, David.
Hey,
All right, so normal decent internet will be like 300 down and like 40 up. That's what I get.
Yeah, because
Hey,
you.
run speed
Oh wait,
test. I'm running it.
okay,
My download's actually running a little slow today.
Justin,
Must
I've
be
just
because Tim's in
received
the
the
chat.
link from Matt.
What the hell is it? Who the hell sent
Okay.
Sony Walkmans?
Tony
I just look at reverb. I think
Okay,
they
I'm
sound
getting
like-
6.31 megabytes up download. And I'm getting, man, it's weak.
That's
I'm
not
getting
bad,
0.74
Yeah.
megabytes per second upload.
but that's not bad for dial-up.
All right, guys, I'm heading to Matt's.
Okay,
Yeah,
See you later.
we're gonna
Let's all
close it
go
down. Everybody go over to
Let's go and
Northeast
ride Matt.
Northeast Drone Productions.
I'm going over to drones.
Go over there right away. Northeast
All
Drone
right,
Productions.
we're all gonna
Everybody,
go
thanks
over.
for being here. We'll
Yeah.
see all of you again
Bye.
soon.
Catch you
Bye.
later,
Bye.
guys.
in the morning.
Bye bye.